Hello, hello, hello. This is Indigo Sage, an awakened soul, and I run a very fabulous spiritual awakening website entitled Unapologetically Sage. I invite you there, and so that we all can come together and speak about our spiritual growing journey. Okay, I know that when I started, I had a lot of questions and didn't know exactly what was going on and what was happening. So I researched and tried to find a place that could answer my questions or a place where I felt comfortable asking questions about my spiritual awakening process. And I couldn't find one that fit me. So my angels and spirit guides told me to make one. So I did, and it is called unapologeticallysage.com is where the website is. You can also find Unapologetically Sage on Instagram as well as Facebook. All right, so let's sage this message out. You have embarked on the Lightworker empowerment message, and plain and simply, it's past, present, future. Okay, I kind of have a feeling that this may be a lengthy one as well because I channeled so much information. With that being said, the sources are cited in the description box below. And so I'm not going to have a lengthy introduction about it as I normally do. So just check the description box below. And I will go ahead and say this. There will be a part two. At the end of this message, I'm going to explain in depth what part two is, because a part two is just that. It's not an extended. Okay, but I'll get into that, exactly what it means at the very end. All right, so buckle up your seat belts, okay, because this is about your past, present, and future as it pertains to you as a light worker or even star seeds. You may be able to connect with this. Everybody can connect with this who, you know, is working for the greater good of humanity, except dark workers. That is true. That is a real thing. And maybe I will be having some information about dark workers coming here soon. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. So, like I said before, buckle up. Let's jump right in. Let's learn from our past. So, first up, let's explore this past of ours. So, speaking of our past, so this past card is represented by Power of the Divine Masculine. If you don't know, now you know. Learned lessons. And let me just interject really quick and say, me as Indigo Sage, yes, I have also been led to feel like I am a light worker. And actually, I'm saying led to feel. It's been revealed to me. Okay. I was guided to all of the information that I needed to informed me, hey, you are walking this world as a light worker. Everything began to make sense the more that I looked into it, and then eventually decided to channel a light worker message for the collective. So, with that being said, please understand that as I speak this message through, I might say we and our or us. Um, in places of you or whatever sometimes because I am included in this as well. All right. So we are dealing with the power of the divine masculine. So the highlights of this card is no matter what gender you are, you embody the energy of divine masculine and divine feminine. He, your inner divine masculine, requires nourishment. So it is vital that you do not minimize or deny this energy, and that in the past, your divine masculine energy could have been influenced by preconditioned family expectations, cultural pressure, or religious beliefs. On the other hand, he may be wounded by male figures in your life that's caused emotional pain within you. The influence of those factors formed a divine masculine energy that may demand absolute perfection before you believe you are worthy of love. Okay? So I'm going to repeat this real quick. Those factors formed a divine masculine energy within you that may demand absolute perfection before you believe that you are worthy of love. Okay? Now that's messed up. He may express hostility towards you by keeping you from saying no to violent relationships or making your natural defense for self-preservation lower, resulting in undetected self-harming behaviors such as overindulge, overindulgence with unhealthy eating habits or overexercising and denying yourself rest. Self-harm may also include ignoring your feelings, your vulnerabilities, and your intuitive wisdom from your third eye or your heart. This is in your past, which means you've overcome these challenges by using your divine feminine to balance your divine masculine, which is awesome. Okay? Congratulations for achieving that much needed balance. However, I ask that you duly note once you bring both divine feminine and masculine into balance, you need to continue to work at maintaining the balance. We are tested, okay? Trust me. I know from my own experience. But here's something to set your mind at ease. What I have learned is when you are vibrating on a high level, no one who vibrates at a low level can penetrate your centered peace. Okay? No one who vibrates on a low level can penetrate your centered peace when you have reached that high level. Okay? Get into that. So, speaking of high vibrational and low vibrational energy, by now your past has shown you what the power of the divine masculine can be when it's out of balance and vibrating on the lower level. On the bright side, the power of the divine masculine in alignment will prove to be invaluable. As it vibrates on high levels, the energy is free from confusion. He adds confidence to forward movement. He provides tools such as self-discipline, focus, and intuition, encouraging consciously chosen actions, well above trial and error methods. This energy align brings self-awareness with intentions to release what no longer serves you without a second thought. He helps you break old habits, old ideals, and old connections that have become unhealthy in order to make room for new beginnings. Hello, look what we have here. Past card companion is Inexperience. Now, if you notice, there's a couple of things I want you to notice. First, I want to remind you guys all to pay attention to the imagery. Okay, and within the imagery, the colors can speak to you, the writing can speak to you, the picture, the person, the flower, all of that can speak to you. Even the number of the card, the previous one, um, which was the power of the divine masculine, is card 10. That number can mean something to you. This card, the companion card, Persephone, goddess, Inexperience. The number is 42, and that's 6. Um, that's broken down to 6. So also I want you guys to notice that this is not a clarification. So Inexperience is not I didn't do clarifiers. What I did was companion. So what it means is it complements the previous card. So it's just like extended information, but the information is just additional information. It's not there to clarify. All right. So the companion card for the past is Inexperience. Your guardian angels ask that you be open to learning. At this moment, it's okay to admit you don't fully understand what's happening around you or within you. Be curious and teachable. Grounding will serve as a catalyst for the much needed balancing of your energies. Once your divine feminine and masculine are balanced, this energy ensures you will not fall prey to unconscious commitments and dangerous alliances due to inexperience. That said, do not take any experience for granted. Every experience has value. The intention behind experience is to learn lessons. When you apply the lessons you've learned to the destiny you meet, you place yourself in a position to consciously create opportunities that will uplift your spirit and bring joy to your life. Now we are coming from the past to our present. What's going on right now in this moment, in these days, in our life? So let's accept our present. So the present card is represented by the heart transmission. I accept my heart wisdom. So your heart is capable not only of giving and receiving love, but of connecting you to a great network of beings that resonate in the highest frequency of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from networks of light that fill our universe. As you learn to open your heart to receiving these transmissions, your ability to work with group consciousness in a loving way increases. You shall affect humanity in a loving way, influencing the collective rather than allowing the lower frequencies of the collective to overwhelm you. So let's have a small step back. This message is already telling us that the work we've done in our past to become grounded and balanced absolutely had to be done so that we are prepared for the next step in our soul mission and life purpose. And it also refers to the lower frequencies, which is why the angels had me explain how the energy manifests in low vibration frequency versus manifesting in high vibration frequency. So moving right along, working with this group energy such as the collective is a huge step forward on your spiritual path. You are being asked to approach it from the heart rather than the head. Your heart wisdom will resonate or it won't, while on the other hand, your mind uses logic to examine information in order to reach a conclusion that makes sense, not to mention factoring outside influences that may surround the issue. The process of heart wisdom is purely based on its intuition. Adversely, the process of the mind is more like computing a math problem with various degrees of difficulty. With that being said, it's easier once you understand your heart wisdom. It's easier and it's quicker. And it's better. It's a better way of assessing a situation is with using your heart wisdom. So the part two, I'm going to mention it again here. The part two will expand more on what heart wisdom is. So I stopped at the place where, this is just enough information to go forward in this message. But if you want to go more in depth with me, then there will be a part two that will expand on heart wisdom. All right, so let's take a look at the companion. So the companion card for the present is the future. And that comes with I accept my intentional future. The goddess scold. As you set your intentions for the life you desire, your guardian angels show you glimpses of your future. These insights are moments of inspiration filled with unlimited potential, and it feels fantastic when things turn out exactly as you predicted. But did you know that the fantastic feeling you enjoy so very much cannot exist without the correct intention? Your guardian angels sends this noteworthy message. The essence of your intention means more than its form. Seriously, your guardian angels would like for you to write this down, so I will repeat it. The essence of your intention means more than its form. All right, if you were unable to write it down, may I suggest you take a note of the timestamp and you can come back to it later. No sweat. The goddess Skuld, who rules the destiny of gods and men, remaining true to the moment is your greatest power. That is what she says. Remaining true to the moment is your greatest power. Allowing the self to evolve as you go. Discovering new things today sets the path for destiny to unfold. The power of the present lies in how you respond to life's unexpected inconveniences that take you by total surprise. These moments will beckon you to apply those learned lessons I keep talking about. By using the wisdom gained from past experiences, you will be able to form a plan, provide an educated response, and predict a highly accurate outcome from lessons learned. Now, when you take all of that and add the tools from your divine masculine energy, which were self-discipline, focus, and intuition, you are quite capable of cultivating the future that you desire. So, saying that she is the one who rules the destiny of gods and men, it makes me think of the first card, Power of Divine Masculine, because from that she's saying remaining true to the moment is your greatest power, and she's the goddess of men, so the power of divine masculine only makes sense. It's being referred to right there. And then in the past companion card, we refer to using your lessons learned with the destiny you meet will allow you to create an uplifting opportunities. And here it says that this goddess sets you on the path for your destiny to unfold. So either way, you're using destiny and your lessons learned and they are manifesting. I love that card. It's a beautiful companion card. So let's go ahead and see what's next. All right. So before I go any further, let me say this now. My allergies are acting up, and the more further along we go, the more stuffed up I sound. But yeah, I have misplaced my allergy pills. So I am sounding more and more stuffed up, but I'm okay. So moving right along onto our future cards, let's proclaim our future. My future, I'm not going to be stuffed up when I get done wrapping this up. Hang in there, you guys. All right, and the future card is spiritual service. I will say no to fear. Fear will give birth to doubt. When you doubt your worthiness, it's like doubting God's judgment. God has a purpose for your life that is uniquely your own, and He has equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your life purpose. So, here is what self doubt will do. Self doubt will slow down your spiritual progress. It gives you the illusion that your life purpose is too challenging and therefore nearly impossible to fulfill. Lies, they tell. Here's what you can do to counter the illusions. Acknowledge your own goodness, recognize your talent, let go of fear of failure, give your worries to God and let go. When you put your faith in God, it's a certain kind of freedom that comes from that that'll make you feel like you can conquer whatever life throws at you. Knowing that the divine has got your back will bring confidence and disillusionment. You have the ability to live a happy and fulfilled life of success. The divine guides you in ways to achieve your goals every day. You've got to tap into your intuition and use it in order to clearly see these messages. And when you do see the synchronicities, tap into your faith and acknowledge them. Faith gives birth to patience. Sometimes you'll need a little, and other times you'll need a shipload, but keep moving forward in confidence. Keep tilling the soil, and soon enough you will reap what you sow. Do not make the mistake of second guessing yourself because you haven't seen the results fast enough. Second guesses are blocks created by you and only you. Don't let low vibrational energy make you stagnant. Some blocks can be removed by grounding yourself. And remember, just like balancing your energies, grounding has to be a repeated process as well. Look at it this way. So let's say on Monday night, you're feeling good, you had a great day, everything went as it was supposed to, people around you were cooperative, your people showed you love and were considerate. Today you didn't feel any pains in your back, your knees, neck, or feet. No body aches today. You feel on top of the world and light as a feather. No worries. You feel energized, so energized that you decide to cook your favorite meal. After everyone has enjoyed this meal, you realize that you have a lot of leftovers, but that's no problem because you decide to take it for lunch and bring a little extra to share with coworkers or friends. Now, Thursday comes. That meal is long gone. You open your fridge and naturally begin to take inventory of your stocked items so that you can make something to eat, right? I know that sounds obvious, and it very much is. I want you to see grounding yourself and balancing your energies like food for your spirit. So, in that light, you must know that a prepared meal, no matter how great it tastes and how much you make, it doesn't last forever, and the process has to be repeated for survival. Okay? So, to make your life easier, remember you must feed your spirit as well. Grounding and balancing has to be done routinely. Now, how often will be for you to decide, but I recommend that these processes are worked into your life as permanent fixtures. Just like food fights hunger, groundedness and balanced energies fight fear. Just a little tip for those of you that may wonder, how can I tell when it needs to be done again? Allow your attitude towards yourself and others be your navigation tool as well as your level of physical energy. Fatigue may be a sign as well. Your guardian angel's message for you is take the opportunity offered to you as a vote of confidence from the universe. This realization will bring you peace of mind so you can resume your progress and share what you have with the world. Future card companion, wise leadership. I will light the path for others. Stepping into the world with a sense of surety and positive self-worth is what's called for now. This is a card of leadership and guidance. Your guardian angels want you to apply their guidance with conviction as you move around in the world. When your attention is focused, you can reach any goal set, conquer all challenges, and you'll find ease in accomplishing what's needed for your intentions to manifest. Whether you believe it or not, you are a leader. The way you manage your accomplishments and misfortunes are modeling the way forward for others. Your guardian angels recognize your spiritual growth and they are very proud of how far you've come. They know it has not been easy, but your dedication, mental capacity, and genuine intentions enable your ability to be true to who you really are, a powerful light worker coming into one's life purpose. As a wise leader, keep watch over your level of inquiry, humility, and enthusiasm. If one is displayed more than others, you should bring them into balance. Okay, so every once in a while I pull a bonus card. This bonus card I like to call the bottom line card, or it can be referred to as the summary card. It's the card that sometimes I'm led to pull at the very end of the reading so that it can bring this all together. Bring the entire message together, your past, your present, your future messages. So let's get to the bottom line. The bottom line card, karma, untying the knots. Karma mastery is crucial. Each aspect of karma needs to be respected and worked through until it's complete. God alone decides when it is done. My suggestion to you all is aim to have a full comprehension of karma beyond the bits and pieces you've acquired along the way that may have taught you that getting your karma is bad, which is not true. However, it is true that we cannot control when it's done, but what we can control is our intentions and actions through our free will. Once you have a thorough, complete, and utmost understanding of the laws of the universe and how it relates to karma, that will allow you a certain amount of control. The quote, knowledge is power, could not be more true regarding karma. You are reminded that everything in life has a consequence. The good deeds you do are returned to you tenfold if done with a loving heart, and vice versa. Any action that causes pain or detriment to another also comes back to you, this time as a debt to be repaid. There is no escaping the law of karma. No matter your identity, circumstance, or the surrounding influences, karma is an equal opportunity energy, mandating and regulating universally. This energy doesn't hate anyone and it's not out to get anyone. Karmic energy, doesn't have favorites and she knows all of your secrets, the good, the bad, the ugly. The purpose of karma is to maintain energetic balance. Another karmic aspect of which we have no control over is the timing of it all, but we know it's divine. Get it? I made a little joke there. Divine timing. There is no escaping ourself, what we have done, who we have been, and how we are now. All aspects play a part in helping us to learn and to grow in understanding towards members of our soul group and ourselves. This growth is commonly referred to as karmic lessons or karmic rewards. We have reached the angel number message tile, and it is 1010. So angel number message 1010, some of the bullet points are personal development, spiritual awakening, life purpose, inner wisdom. Okay? And just as a reminder, these angel number tiles were created by me, and I choose them in the same way as I choose the tarot cards for the message. And I always encourage you guys to Google angel number messages, whichever one comes up for you, because there is an array of information out there to, help you with the message. But I give you the bullet points. But once you read it, there may be certain parts of it that sticks out more to you. But here is what was came out for me for this message. And its angel number 1010 indicates that it is a time of personal development, spiritual awakening, and enlightenment. Keep your thoughts, focus, and intentions on your soul mission and life purpose, and your elevated vibrations will attract abundance and positive energies into your life. Use affirmations and maintain a positive attitude to draw towards you all that you need along your path. Trust your inner wisdom, intuition, and the guidance from the angels, and take positive action in the direction of your dreams and desires. That's angel number message 1010. At the end of any of my empowerment messages, I always recite a poem or a prayer or quote or Bible verse. So this time I have I think it's just a short story. I know it seems like I never stick with the same style, but it's entitled Expect an Answer. As a drought continued for what seemed an eternity, a small community of farmers was in a quandary as to what to do. Rain was important to keep their crops healthy and sustain the way of life of the townspeople. As the problem became more acute, a local pastor called a prayer meeting to ask for rain. Many people arrived. The pastor greeted most of them as they filed in. As he walked to the front of the church to officially begin the meeting, he noticed most people were chatting across the aisles and socializing with friends. When he reached the front of his thoughts were on quieting the attendees and starting the meeting. His eyes scanned the crowd as he asked for quiet. He noticed an 11-year-old girl sitting quietly in the front row. Her face was beaming with excitement. Next to her, poised and ready for use, was a bright red umbrella. The little girl's beauty and innocence made the pastor smile as he realized how much faith she possessed. No one else in the congregation had brought an umbrella. All came to pray for rain, but the little girl had come expecting God to answer. When I saw this, I had to add this one too. Quote, do not look where you fell, but where you slipped. So we have come to the end, Sages. So hope you enjoyed it. If it resonated with you, you know exactly what to do. Click like and subscribe. Go ahead and visit my website at unapologeticallysage.com for more enlightenment. Also, please know sources are cited in the description box below, along with a beautiful description. And be on the lookout for part 2 of this message. All right? Thank you guys. Be safe. Still wear the mask, please. There's a lot of cute ones, and there's some places that are giving them out for free. Like you get 200 with some of the services around town. So look for things like that. There's no excuse. All right? Be safe.